And I am live. I am Rosie O'Kelly, January 2nd, 2019. Welcome to all of you. Let me say hi to Laura on the side chat. Nice to see you. Let the chat populate a little bit. Interesting topic tonight. I've heard a lot of things on YouTube over the many years that I've been on, but today might it be the one that kind of tops it all. And me running a terrorist chat and a safe harbor for trolls. Kind of an unbelievable assertion. It's been a long 24 hours. And we'll back up a little bit. Then we'll put two and two together and we'll do the math. Hello, Prepping. Nice to see you. Something a little bit different tonight to kick off 2019. And we'll let some of the people decide that are on here. I've been on a lot of chats today. Obviously, New Year's Eve is a big night for chats. Hello, Fruit Pig, Sweet Meadow. Nice to see you. Last night was a big night for chats. And one of the things that I'm proud on, thank you, Holly. One of the things, Laura, it's no problem. I'm not here to bash Elvis. I'm here to just talk about stuff. You know, I've said before, Elvis, I consider him a friend of mine. But it doesn't mean that I always have to agree with everything that he says. And tonight he was way off the mark with his assertion that I harbor terrorists over here. And I'm a perfect breeding ground for trolls. And it's something that I'm going to get into a little bit tonight. You know, last night I had to chat, and my chats tend to always be the same over time. I started chat. I popped the link out. Obviously, last night my chat broke into two parts. The first part probably some people being very upset that about the topic and potentially meeting Dave the fisherman and his wife. And last night I'd cleared all the blocks so that everybody could come up with the with the hope. Happy New Year, Sis Judy. With the hope that maybe we could make things a little better for 2019. Maybe we could bring a little positivity and kind of understand each other going forward. And if we wanted to talk face to face and have it out, and anybody would have a chance to come on last night. Well, that wasn't really meant to be, and then Elvis continues to make this claim that I called him while I was on his chat. And, I don't call anybody when they're on their chat. I don't call anybody when I'm on chat. What I do is have a standard distribution list for my chat. And if it goes out there, and if you happen to be running a stream, then it's going to come into your phone. Not much I can do about that. So that's the reality of that. But my chats have always been the same for years. People come in, they're welcome. We have a green room, which I really never go into, and Carl can tell you why. Carl the cuck, he can tell you exactly why I rarely go down to those green rooms, because it's for those of you who aren't familiar, it's like the launching pad to come up to the main chat. And you can grab a link, you can come into that green room, you can hang out, you can talk to other people. You don't necessarily have to be on panel. It's a whole new sub-level world below the chat, below the main chat. And as Carl will tell you, it's a place that I rather reluctantly go a lot of times, specifically because, you do get some mashups and some people that, do express opinions down there that they will not express in an open chat. But does that make it a terrorist forum? I really have serious doubts about that assertion. And let's talk a little bit more about what happened last night. So Elvis had the link for hours, and he decides to come over to the chat room. And he gets into the green room, and he sees that there are some things going on down in the green room. There's some pictures posted and other things down there. Now, much to Carl's credit, he left the green room so that if Elvis wanted to, he could get on the panel. See, I don't really keep an eye on what's going on in the green room. Hence the fact that I got my ass booted out myself because I didn't see the fake Elvis Travels account come in and kick me off of the hangout. Now, Elvis likes to say, be careful where you give the be careful of where you give the links to and watch your back and all that kind of stuff. I don't have to watch my back with my friends, okay? I have to be a little more circumspect about where the link goes, you know, getting a direct link to people. But it's been one of the benefits of the chat. But it's another reason, High Spirits and High Bully, it's another reason why I'm doing less and less of the panel chats and more of an individual one-on-one, not specifically because but because I've wanted to go in new directions for 2000 and late 2018 and 2019 with the streaming. And that means being out and bringing content. So to me, there's a real difference between coming on to a chat, and I believe anybody has the freedom to do whatever they want within the bounds of YouTube's terms and conditions. If you want to come on and you want to tell people to pay their taxes, that's on you. That's your call. That's well within your right on YouTube. But just remember, for every action, there's an equal and opposite and sometimes greater reaction on YouTube's that there's going to be a pushback against that type of activity. It's just, it's baked in the cake. It's pre-baked in the cake. But to make the accusation, hey, Carl, same to you, and hi, Jacqueline, but to make the accusation that my place is a breeding ground for trolls is really kind of out there. They're not born on my channel. Sure, I have people that troll. I've had trolls for many years. I have quite a few people that dislike me. I deal with that. But as far as being some sort of breeding ground for trolls, you know, there's not enough material there compared to what you're doing on a daily basis. You're really the one that's exploding the troll population down here. You're the one that's insisting that people pay their taxes. You're also the one that's willy-nilly booting people out of Hangouts because they don't immediately come across with money, which is kind of, when you think about it, a little bit terroristic in nature when you do something like that. When you do everything short of putting something to someone's head and saying, hey, look, I'm going to pull the trigger unless you pay your taxes. I mean, like I said, you can do what you want to do on your channel, and that's a good thing. But I really want to set the record straight about where the big trolling action comes from. Now, I'm not one to boot a lot of people out of my chat. I don't ask people for anything. Yes, I have a super chat. Yes, I do Streamlab, but it's not mandatory. I'm not sitting here asking. If somebody wants to, once in a while, rattle the tip can, that's fine. That's a totally voluntary action, and not one person would ever get the boot because they chose not to do that, because 99.99% of the people that watch don't do that. But yet there are people that love and enjoy YouTube on a daily basis. Hello, mom of three boys. Nice to see you. So let's do the math. Let's put 2 and 2 together. If I'm running a chat and I'm not mentioning it, I'm not talking about it, I'm not asking people for jack, like everybody else now that just has a passive passive tip can there is far different to coming out and saying, pay your taxes. And now it's coming up to a whole new level of pay your taxes or else. This is, as I've always said, it's not a court of law, it's a court of association. So you cannot be surprised when you get that pushback on that, when you engage in that type of activity. And it has nothing to do with what's going on in my chat stream. Last week, maybe it was Tuesday or Wednesday night, while I was having a chat, you went over to Tucker's chat. They issued you a wrench. You sat there in that chat for over 2 hours getting your ass handed to you in that chat by that stream. So for you to come into my chat last night and call me out on your stream, not once today, hey Toots, not once today, but multiple times today, this morning and this evening, and then again this evening, to call me out. There's nothing I hate worse than being called out on the stream and being told I'm doing something wrong when I don't believe in fact that I am. Because while you sat over there and while people encourage you, put Elvis on the panel, blah, 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 let him have a link, you relish that. To sit in there. You absolutely love that. Why? Because you're all about the views. And as you say, you're the dirtiest player in the game. And I tell you this because we are friends. And it's a fact. When you come on and say, I'm the dirtiest player in the game. Okay, think about that. So when I get called out because you get a link to come on my panel, you pass through the green room and you don't like what you're seeing down there. I mean, do you really think it's going to be better on a panel? So you can choose. You can choose to be on whatever you want. And that's fine, to be on or not be on. I'd love to talk Class B RVs with you. But I'm not going to modify my chats. I'm not going to insult people like Ellie that you insulted today and call her a terrorist. Because these are nice, these are nice people and they're good friends of mine. And just last week, you were telling me how great it is to have Greg as a moderator and how you should have a single mod. Unbelievable. I mean, let's let that just sink in a little bit about that. Thank you, Toots. Not once today, not twice today, but 3 times today to be called out and told to clean up my chats. Look at your own chat. You put it on slow mode today. I came into your chat room and I'm like, what the heck is this? You can type once every, hey, Lindy, Happy New Year. You can type once every 120 seconds on a chat. I mean, what the hell is that? Thank you, Sean. I do consider him a friend, but I do have to make the point on this. It's just another one of the things that you do that I don't agree with on there. And I don't like it when you call me out on the stream and basically tell me to clean it up, that it's a terrorist chat. And that it's a breeding ground for trolls. Yeah, I think he probably does, Lindy. Today was a little bit much. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. Hello, Nicole. Nice to see you. Now let's get on to the let's get on to something else for it's 2019, because I was also the subject of another chat this afternoon, and I love Tucker, and I proudly donated $10 today for St. Jude's. You know, there's something positive going on here now, and this is the reason I hang around, and this is the reason that I do what I do now, because you could. We're trying to set up both Tucker and I. Not by design, not because we colluded, but both of us are trying to push things to showcase what you can do in the context of being positive here on YouTube by having positive platforms where people can come to. And I'm going to ask, I have 100 people here. I'm asking every single person in here, do not put anything into the super chat. Do not put any money anywhere tonight, please. This is just an example here. But you've seen very well, you know, Marshall, over the last week or so, that the positive chats have been supported. Tucker is using his forum as a great collecting funnel for money for St. Jude's. Well, I feel in my case, I do a lot for charity through the year, particularly in 2018. And I really don't mind having, you know, the ability for people to give me a tip when they choose to. And I don't direct the size of the tip, but it's a very nice gesture for people. But if you think they sit in front of a camera in a van or standing outside on the ground looking at a camera and telling people to pay taxes, and with any expectation that people would give anything except a token amount of money now and then you know, you've got another thing coming. I've been trying to showcase that you go out, you do positive content. It may not be it for everybody. It might be spooky for some people. It's fascinating for other people, but it's taking people places over the holidays, taking people out on the streets, showing them a life they don't partake in wisely of themselves. But it's a world that fascinates people, and it's a world that I grew up in out there, and it's a world that I love to be out in. So as a result, yes, people have gravitated to that. People have watched that, and people have enjoyed the hell out of those streams. They really have. Go to Tucker's chat. He sets that up as an alternative. Hey, you know, and think about this. If you're not going to give money to Elvis, then consider, if you were thinking about giving to him, think about putting it in a positive place, St. Jude's. So whether you choose to see it or not, you're being spanked on the chat. Okay, because people are exercising their freedom to respond in a positive situation, in a positive way, to a very, very negative situation that they're faced on your chat streams, because you're running an extortionate chat stream now. You know, we went through December 29th and December 30th. We're unbanning everybody. I mean, how many times have we seen this? It's like, what would we say? It's like the annual playing of Frosty the Snowman come to town again. He'll be back again one day. Yay. And we just play the same thing. And it's all about the views. I don't sit there and talk and come on and talk about views. Okay? For me, it's the fun that I have on YouTube, and it always has been. But every time you tip your hand and you talk about views and you point everything towards views, you scrape a little bit of the layer of goodwill off of your channel. Because, hi Flatbed Bill, because people are not stupid. they sense a layer of disingenuousness in what you're doing. And if you want, hi Sandy, if you want to treat people like they're a little more than numbers coming in to see you, then you're going to get a proportional and equal response on the other side that people aren't going to respect that. You know, people come into my chats, the Kathy Weezer, Boudreaux, the Sandy Callies, the Crystals, the Shawns, the I Watch. I try to acknowledge everybody in the chat and make them know how important I really think that they are. And like I said, 99% of those people are never going to put a dime in my pocket. And what's more, my expectation is that's fine. There's some people that enjoy the content and want to take it a little further, but to grab people by the throat and say, this is a requirement of being here that you pay taxes. You know, you may grow the channel. You may say, I don't care about the taxes because I'm growing the AdSense. Hey, that's fine. But just look at my chat stream here and then look at your chat streams. Tell me if you see the people over in yours that are here. Yeah, sometimes people go over to have a, to have a little bit of a laugh like I do, have a little bit of fun, hopefully talk about positive things. I'd love to talk about RVing. I think you have the best advice on Class B RVs on the internet because you've lived that. So yes, I would definitely like to engage in that, in those type of chats. The problem is though, when it goes to a level of just plain out demanding money, yeah, I feel like staying engaged because I want to try to dissuade you from doing that type of thing. And this is my answer to people like Seeds and people that scratch their head and wonder, why does Rosie stick around that chat? Why stick around to get your head kicked in? Because I've always believed that you need one person that stands by you, that tries to show you by example, as Tucker and I are doing now, that you get far more rewards and far more positivity and far more of a positive response by doing positive things on YouTube and not negative things. This whole, if you took time to lift your head up from your analytics and looked at the YouTube world around you, you would see that the ground is shifting underneath of your feet. People are pulling away from negative chats and they're rewarding people that are doing positive things on YouTube. And it's been pretty amazing to see, but you can't see it and you can't recognize it if all you care about is the small world in front of you. Hello, Perfect. Nice to see you. Think about that. Let that sit in. Let that set in. People like Trailer Park Guy. What an awesome guy with awesome chats. Mom of 3 boys was terribly insulted. Now, I've heard, I got a little thicker skin than most, and Mom of 3 boys can give me a little bit of slack here. Number 1, because she knows I love her. Number 2, we communicate off of the YouTube platform. And number 3, there's not a day that goes by on YouTube that somebody doesn't threaten to kill somebody else or somebody doesn't wish death on somebody else here on YouTube. As some people have said in the side chat, most famously Leroy Jenkins, it's a daily occurrence here. So I don't cherry pick certain events out of there because, man, being in the drama community the last 6 months, woo, what a barn burner that's been. You know, to see that activity and to see some of the things that go on over there. So Mom of 3 boys knows how I feel. I told Elvis how I feel about rotten statements like that. And he alone has to take the consequences to those type of activities. Lindy says, I've been here too long. I just expect insults. Well, Lindy, you're a classy woman. And you have the, what would I say? You have the intellectual acuity and ability to stand up for yourself and have demonstrated to do so. And you also are wise enough to know in your mind what is true about what people say and what's just nonsense. You have the ability to sort that out. Some people don't have that. Toot says, overwrenched chats are making me run from the internet. Well, this is one particular reason why I just simplified things. So as far as the chats go, you know, Elvis, we cannot keep moving the goalposts around. Marshall, we cannot say in one chat, oh, I want things to be this way, and then things are that way because I think, yeah, you probably got a good idea. There's too many wrenches out. I have a block list with 350 people on. It takes me an hour and a half to clear off the block list because it's hard to scroll down the little thing. It moves all the time. And it's a real pain in the ass. So what do? We get the goalpost set up. We get Greg Campbell set up. I get an Oda Mae Brown in there. I got a Tom Finland. And then, you know, we want to move the goalpost again. You know, Greg's a great moderator. I like Greg. And then Greg's not a great moderator. I don't like Greg. I don't like Ellie. Well, the reality is they're going to be around a long time. They're going to be around a long time on the channel here because they're quality people and they bring quality to the channel, and they give it they burnish it a little bit, and they give it a little bit of a patina for a gal that's a pretty low rent person, me. And the day you lose those people adorning your chats, then you really got to think about whether you're heading down into the dark recesses of a coal mine or whether you're still trying to keep an uplifted chat. In other words, as long as those people keep coming to my chat. Hey, Vinny, how you doing? As long as those people keep coming to my chat, people like Vinny G, people like Lindy Zoloff, she doesn't stop by a lot, but it's a little bit of a feather in my cap when somebody like that stops by. That little burnishing, a little thing that says, hey, you really do stupid shit, but once in a while, even a blind pig gets a truffle. That is a great compliment. I wish I had chats like Vinny G's. You know, I go over to his chats tonight. His spirit, yeah, Vinny G's a hellraiser. He's a troll par excellence. But underneath of that is a heart of gold and a guy that really loves life, and a guy that just engenders a wonderful following after him. And I just sit there and think to myself, man, if I could run a chat like that, with have the skills with the soundboard and the wet farts and all of the different things that he has that make those chats so lively. Hey, how you doing, CJ? Hey, Koopy. But I only got this right here. That's all I got. As Bergs and Drury say, you got a mouthpiece on you. Okay, that's it. So I think it's really, you're going to have to really decide, Marshall, and you're really going to have to look at how the ground is shifting underneath you. Yes, you might still you'll still get a few dollars here and there. There's people that like to put that in. But I'm realistic about things. I wish you every success in the world. I hope that you have a grand success and make a smashing success of YouTube. But you're paddling upstream. Don't you get it? Hey, Jojo. I mean, think about the analogy. You're paddling upstream every single day. Whereas people like Tucker and people like me, we launch our canoes and we're heading down river and we have the current with us. Do you think I got the stomach to come on here? I mean, I got enough problems with people that dislike me on YouTube, but do you think I would relish coming on here and having a fleet of new troll names every single day to confront me and play the ban, unban, you're banned again, ban, bam? I mean, do you really think that that's fun? You got to get over that WWE mentality that I'm the dirtiest player in the game. I really thought, people have said, oh, the enablers and all this kind of stuff. I haven't done a hell of a lot of. I'm a pretty piss poor enabler recently of you, and I got it blown in my face that I gave it $10 for Christmas. And I was thinking to myself around Christmas time, and I'm thinking about these jerks and these killers in prison and these bad people that are institutionalized, and even they get a celebration of Christmas. I'm a believer that everybody should have a little something for Christmas. And that's frankly all I had to give was a 10 spot this year. But it was given in the spirit of Christmas and of trying to put a smile on somebody's face, not to be taken as taxes, but to be taken, hi Pam, nice to see you, but be taken as a token of the season, goodwill to people. Duplicitous Weasel, I've slept with dogs all my life. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to bottom line it. You think that I'm some big crusading marauder here that brings some higher order of morality? Talk to Seeds. Go on Seeds to Freedom. Chat with him. Those people that have that strong moral compass of what's right. My compass is not my vision is not that clear. My vision is tremendously foggy on here. And if I think that I can do something to tell Elvis to turn his canoe around and put it downstream, yeah, I'll continue to try to do that. Because what's working now just ain't working. Yeah, the views may be there, but sure as hell the money's going to have a hard time following that. Some might be worried about Dave the Fisherman. Let's talk about Dave a minute, because that's been a time. I got friends that care. I got friends like Cooper and other people that, from what they've been through, and I've been through some things too. I certainly wasn't on Dave's fave list of biggest YouTube pals, but Dave and I bridged over to a relationship. Other people's relationships deteriorated. Mine actually improved with Dave. And that was another case where I thought I could get with somebody and kind of we knocked the rough edges off of each other. And maybe, maybe we get integrated here on YouTube. And I still kind of have that hope. But one thing I've never done in my life is back away from meeting anybody. And I know the consequences. Maybe I'll end up under the floorboards or something like that. But, Dave and I have already had a little bit of a discussion on this side chat that this is the things that I'm telling you now are the same things I'm going to tell you when I'm here. I tried to open things up a little bit last night in case Dave or Rebecca wanted to come on and maybe talk about what's the expectation of what you see changing for 2019. What is your goal? I mean, do you want to be, I remember when Becca first came on and Mike the $1 Million Man morphed into Dave. And I remember Becca saying, Dave wants to make some friends here on YouTube. And I thought, okay, I'm down with that. I like that idea. I like to meet people. I like to have fun, and that always stuck in my mind. No, Toots, these are JBL, JB, James B. Lansing speakers. So that's my question is what I'll ask Dave, you know, Dave's going to say, are we friends? I thought we were friends. And I told Dave on his side chat, there's an ordering of friends. There's the people that have been with you forever. So I'll turn it around all day. I'll ask Dave, what do you suggest that I do? Do you suggest that I willy-nilly just block and delete these people from my life that have been such an important component? Not the view counts, not the subscribers, but the fun times I have hanging out on Nicole's chats and being on Cooper's chats and having Ellie ride shotgun on me when I'm baking and having Greg by my side for years. Help me out a little bit, Dave. Give me some advice. Show me a way out. Show me something that'll work for everybody, and we'll sit down and talk about that. And I'm glad to talk about that because I could use some help in that regard, because to me, I hit the fucking wall. So who knows? Who knows what will happen? I know that he's going to meet JoJo. I had JoJo on my panel last night. I really like JoJo. What a fun guy. Joy's gone on Dave's panel. Has a good time. Going to meet Whiskey OG. We all like whiskey. We all have a good time. Going to meet Whiskey. So it's not just me on there. Oh, you're very welcome to it. So I tried to engage the side chat. Thanks, Tango. Tango said, I think the trolls. I mean, it is what it is, Tango. If people can't see that my motives are clear, help me out. I wasn't 100% happy when Greg, as soon as Dave popped into the chat, Greg showed him the door. In my mind, when you run a chat and you run an open chat, you have people come in until such a time as they do something that, whacks people out or is offensive to people, and then you show it. But again, what am I supposed to do? Tell Greg to go kick rocks? I mean, Greg and I have discussed this thing for a long time. And at the end of the day, I decide to yield to my moderator because I think he has my best interest at heart when I'm running a chat. Now, last night was a perfect case in point. Elvis didn't come in. Not because he was blocked, but because he didn't like the way my chat's set up. Did I tell Carl, Carl split, leave? Get off of my channel. Go away. Did I take Greg's wrench away because I was in fear of Elvis coming in? No. He was welcome to come in if he wanted to, but he didn't like the way the chat stacked up because of what was going on in the green room. Why? Because for views today, he specifically wanted to use my channel to gain views for himself by talking about me and the way I run my chats, as he's continuously done for a year. That's a good thing. That's standing by your friends in a major way and not saying, oh, if I have Elvis on my channel, I'm liable to push up over 300. When I had 280 people and then had the chat killed, I didn't sit there crying and, My top priority was to get the people back on panel so that the fun could continue, which it did. I mean, that's the bottom line. The people matter to me. And I'm not going to overthrow them for you, and I'm not going to overthrow them for Dave. But if Dave and Becca have an idea of how to make things better for 2019, I'm all ears. I'm going to be very nice. I'm going to be very cordial. And I'm going to stand there and I'm going to look at all 6'4" of Dave. And I'm going to stand right under and I'm going to say, Dave, tell me your idea for how to make things better in 2019. Let's bat it back and forth. Thank you, Wisconsin Carrie. Ghetto says, hi, Rosie. You kind of soft on Marshall because you think he may be bipolar, some mental. No, I'm a little hard on Marshall because I think that he paddles upstream when he could paddle downstream and have a lot better of a life for himself. I mean, I just beat my head sometimes when I'm going out and doing these streams and I have people saying, gee, I really like this content, Rosie, here's 5 years, they're enjoying themselves. And I'm thinking to myself, why can't I have, and I get the views on a daily basis. Believe me, I'm not hurting from them, but I don't stand here with a banner and say, oh, this is what I'm doing today. Who wants to line up and kiss my butt first? It's a byproduct, I think, of being a good person and having fun on YouTube. Did people follow you? People follow positive things. Yes, people follow negative things, but to a point. So in the case of that, with negative things, you have to constantly grow a new crop of people to come in, a new crop of trolls. I've got to ban and unban people. Ban people so that these trolls that get booted will have to set up new accounts and come in. So I'm growing my crop of future viewers. That's the whole game plan. Nothing more, nothing less. But I think it's pretty remarkable that the people that have been with me for years on my streams, the Nicoles, the Gregs, the Ellies, they're still here. The Francises. And that's proof positive to the other haters that like to hate on my channel and say that Rosie throws her friends under the bus. Bullshit. They're still here. Hey, way back. Hey, redhead, how are you? That's what frustrates me about Marshall. But I think when you're raised in that mentality that everything is WWE and everything is Ric Flair, you might feel a little bit different about that when you're 50 years old and you can't even remember who the fuck Ric Flair is. Thank you, Hash Info. Positive things. Show people content. Do things. Do positive. Engage people. Treat people with respect. And good things flow from that. Because people on here, the most disparaged group of people on YouTube is side chatters. And some nights they must go to bed and just wonder, do I matter at all? Am I just $1 in Rosie's pocket? Am I just $1 in Elvis's pocket or Tucker's pocket or Vinny's or anybody else? Man, I want people to know that I love them being here. Thank you, Tango. Okay, Jojo. And Jojo, I really enjoyed being on the panel with you. Thank you, Perfect. A lot of you have. I'm going to go grab a beer. I'll be right back, and we'll put a capper on this. Oh, thank you, Darlene. You're sweet. Good night, Hash. Happy New Year to you, Lala. But I think you guys understand about being positive, and I don't think in since Elvis doesn't mind calling me out on his chat, yeah, I'll fire up a chat to call him out. And I don't know if he's had any role models for positivity in life. I mean, Jory and I may not be the best role models, but we're probably all that he has right now in terms of positive role models in Mr. X. And even within our community, we're no paragons of models to be held up for anybody. I'll be the first one to admit that. Yep, not many role models on dog fart either, I guess. But as J.K. NoCal says, Nicole Green, we gotta stick it in where we can fit it in, and if that's what your world is reduced to, that's it. I'm not going to comment on that. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Carl said it was my fault for Elvis not getting on panel, though, last night. I apologize for that. I didn't know he would run away. Carl, let me tell you this. If he wanted to come on panel, he would have come on panel. What Elvis wanted to do was use that for a talking point the next day. Okay? Come on, but probably went to bed and thought this'll be a good chat tomorrow. And that's the bottom line, because let me tell you, I saw Elvis on Tucker chats get his ass handed to him for hours. Hours. And have a wrench in there so he couldn't be booted. And they were doing everything except fillet him with knives. And you know what? He loved every single minute of it. I'm just keeping it real. That's the dirtiest player in the game. That's the bottom line on that. That was brutal. Diesel twin turbo, you were there. Thank you, Perfect. Yes, Elvis loves the trolls. And that's the reality of it. So, Carl, I don't want you to feel negative about last night. You know why, Carl? Because you're a good person. Thank you, Tango. You're a good person. Yeah, you like to have a little sport. I don't give a shit about people calling me Hosie. Like I said, I got one goofball that lives down in Houston. It was the biggest enabler of two of the biggest blowouts in the community. Set them up in Houston and did everything else, and then ran and tucked tail and never. And he comes onto these streams and tell we got to hold the enablers accountable. People that enable. Well, let me tell you, Mike, I don't recall anybody ever holding you accountable for what you did and answering for what you did down there. You know why? Because they figured you were working from a good heart, as I do when I give. But you can't ever see it in your twisted black heart because I'm trans. And that's the reality of it. You can call me Hosie, you can call me Herman. I could give a flying, you know what. Because in here, I'm aces. And I got it all over you, and I always will. That's exactly right, Perfect. I don't change to fit other people, and I stand by my fuck ups on YouTube. I own it. Oh, you're sweet, Youre. Thank you, Helen. I'm not here to have a love fest. I'm just here to tell you I make a lot of mistakes and things. Well, Nicole, he has been a friend of mine. I mean, he's a fun person to hang around with. And I think compared to 3 years ago, things are better. Yeah, Leaf Coil, nobody even knows who you are. So I'm going to show you the gate. All you do, you make up these fake accounts. You just come in. So we'll say goodnight to you. And nobody will ever see what you posted. So sayonara to you. Okay, that's the bottom line there. You see him in the other chats. All he does is try to stir people up in there. So thank you, Greg. Send that trash out the door, please. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. You know what, Nicole Green, he apologized to Kelly Roberts for that too. So we got to go forward in time. We can't always live in the past, or nothing will ever move forward in life. And that's the way I feel about things like that. Love you too, Susan Brown. Sometimes the bill's got to be stamped paid. And Greg, by all means, when you see trash like that, show it the door. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Punk, how you doing? Nice to see you. I mean, good God. Yeah, but Sean, there's levels of yeah, I don't know. Your farts. That's what it is, Vinny. There's levels. There is definitely been improvement, Sean. Definitely from years ago. Years ago was much more brutal, and the stakes just seem to be much higher. Now everybody, Marshall's a known quantity in the community, and you engage them at your own. You know what it's like before you go in with him. That's the difference. Before it was like the Wild West. You didn't know what the hell was going to happen. Yeah, it's okay, Helen. Because they have an agenda that has nothing to do with Elvis. They have an agenda of hate for me because I live the life that I want on YouTube, and I present myself exactly the way that I want on YouTube. I mean, ghetto, it's inevitable. I mean, I don't want to live that kind of life. I'm into retirement here now, and I've got to be much more careful about things. And the world looks pretty fucking shaky right now too. Okay. How's the what's a EW monitor? Define how I enabled him, Fonz. I put $10 in his pocket for Christmas, where he has people in there every day dropping money in his pocket. I probably do the same for you. That's the extent of my enabling. Didn't pay a dime to get the guy from Richmond to Florida. How are you, Ellie? No, I don't coach Elvis, because if I was coaching Elvis, I should be fired. If I was coaching Elvis, I'm the worst coach in the world. You know why? What I want to coach Elvis, my own experience and Tucker's experience, that you can use your channel for good things and for positive things and be rewarded for that. That's the thing I'm hoping that Elvis is going to see. Lead by example. Well, I don't know if he parrots everything I say. He wants to bring attention, and by using me, because he knows people will watch that, and it'll be all about numbers. There's nothing I can coach. I don't, what kind of coach have I been? I'm the world's worst coach. Well, I think I parrot his phrases. Let's put two and two together. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Mikey Mike. So I've kind of recognized that now. So if you engage him, you know what you're getting into. It's not my job to change somebody in life. Have you told him how to get views? No, because the way he's getting views and subscribers is not a positive way. It's not a positive way. If you worry about views and things, then you're gonna always feel like you're climbing a mountain instead of having fun. Star Walker, ask him on his chat why it's all about me. I'll be watching you to see if you go on his chat and ask him that. Why I had to be the topic of his chat 3 times today. How often do you talk to Elvis on the telephone every week? The last thing, about twice a week. The last thing I advised him was today, and the extent of my phone conversation was encouraging him to go to a junkyard where you got the locks for the van and try to get additional parts while you can for that Econoline 250, because it might be a great time to grab things like a door handle, a window screen, something like that while you have the opportunity and it's dirt cheap. That was my last conversation with Elvis. How often do you speak to Dave or Elvis? I think the last time I spoke to Dave on the phone was probably October was the last time I spoke to Dave on the phone. No, I told him to get parts for the van. I don't coach him on YouTube. You think I would do the things that he's doing? You're welcome, duplicitous. That's the answer. Well, you should grab trim parts that you can, because they're very difficult to get. And as long as you're going to be snaking around a junkyard to get locks, you might as well get the additional things that are going to break down and they're going to be mad. That are going to be bad, and they're going to go bad. That's right, Nicole. Brakes and all that kind of stuff. You need to think ahead a little bit. I mean, that is his home, and when that goes, I guess he'll have to move in with Youre or Mr. X. That'll be the alternative. I don't invite him to my home. I say if he had to come here and work on the van, that would not be the worst thing in the world. I enjoy that kind of work. But as far as paying for it and putting money into that, no, I was very straight up and honest about that. Thank you, Helen. I'm up on all my shots. I got my old gal pneumonia vaccine, all that shit. My flu shot. Helen, you're a wonderful woman. Yeah, moving on Mama Bear, huh? Sean. Yeah, service geezer vaccine. That's me. The service geezer. Shingles on the van roof. Well, that's it. Yeah, I've never missed. I've always, my whole life, I've gotten every single shot that I can possibly get on that. Hey, Alyssa. It's not a question of shame, Alyssa. It's a question of how are we going to make things better for 2019? What are you going to do, Alyssa, to make things better for 2019? He may not even come by. Who knows? So. You know, I don't ever cross bridges until it actually happens. Oh, let's go. Mama Three Boys says I'm going to cuss less. I can't even imagine you being a cusser, Mama Three Boys. I'm not sure, Sean. You know, it's not my forcing the situation, Nicole. I'm not the one traveling to see someone. You know, well, I'm still waiting for your answer, Alyssa. I see you in the chat. You seem like a smart woman. You're wrong, duplicitous weasel. See, duplicitous weasel, you hear the things that you want to hear. You tuned out JoJo down in Beverly Hills. You tuned out Whiskey OG. You tuned out the other two people that he's going to meet. Why? Because you come in with a single-minded focus of the way you want things to be is the way that things are. And you're very good, very selective hearing. You hear only the things that you want to hear, and then you ignore the rest of them. Why? Because the rest of it doesn't fit your agenda. Oh, thank you, Mikey Mike. No, I'm not the gold. I'm not the prize duplicitous weasel. There's nothing about me that Dave particularly likes. He's already told you he had to open his mind to transgender people. His wife's real prize is Whiskey OG. That's the real prize. Oh, he would meet with JoJo. And you know what? Whiskey OG, I'm not on the way to JoJo. I hate to disappoint you. Yeah, you seem like a very good person, Alyssa. I've seen your comments. You're generally pretty spot on, and you're very smart, and you're also very engaged. Oh, come on, duplicitous. You don't think he stopped in Arizona and Las Vegas? Oh, man, you just keep trying to put the round peg into the square hole, duplicitous, and maybe one of these times it'll actually fit. Yeah, thank you, Vinny. You're welcome, Alyssa. Like I say, I've seen your comments, and I've seen you're a very stand-up person. I think Dave has super civilized meals with anyone he meets. Exactly. I think people on YouTube have a totally different persona than what we see off of YouTube. I think is so much different. Oh, you're sweet, Star Walker. Thank you. Yeah, Nicole's like, fit in the hole. I think he's been on the road since before before Christmas time. He's been on the road since after Thanksgiving. So I think that's wrong again, duplicitous. Again, you just try to mold the facts to fit what you want, and as usual, you're wrong. Yeah, Vinny G, and I'm the same way as anybody would be. I say, Dave, what's your suggestion for making things better for 2019? But I'm not going to sit here and get myself all worked up into a frenzy because somebody comes to town and wants to meet me. Okay, Laura, you have a good one, honey. Thank you, perfect. Greg, you think it's all green screens? No, Ellie, some people pay a price for things, you know. Yeah, a lot of people tell you how to run their stream, but that's just YouTube. Vinny, Mama Bear's voice defies all the tenets of harmonics and everything. So, oh, I'm not, Vicky. I'm fine. It's the people in the chat that are stressing a lot about it. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know, Joe King. It's all an act. You know, who really cares at the end of the day? I mean, it's like the same old shtick. Not sure how it is making things. Well, I don't think it's going to make things worse, Alyssa, because Dave may come away with the same realization that I do, that there's not much we can do here on YouTube, and we just go our separate ways. And he does his chat, and I do mine, and that's fine. At least we will have met and had a rational get together and a sit down and a talk. Well, we'll see. Weasel, he was also down in Florida too. What two, Joe King? What two? Elbow is saying you two are a conspiracy against him and his family. What two? You have a great one too, Alyssa, and take care, and Happy New Year to you. Oh my God. Oh, figures. He's just trying to hump up the drama tonight. That's all he's trying to do. Because he didn't, he cut and run instead of having the courage to, to stand his ground and talk. You don't know when he left, Weasel. He's been down to Florida. He's been all over. You have no concept what he's done. Nicole, I don't think it's going to, according to him, he doesn't care about the views and all that. So thank you. The FBI, the CIA. Okay, take care, Weasel. Have fun. I mean, who gives a hoot? I talk crap too, and I just say it's all a big joke. All sitting there, I mean, at the end of the day, the guy could really care less whether Dave comes here to meet me or not. I don't have I have a lot more backbone than Marshall has, and I have more courage in my little finger than he has in his own body, and that's the bottom line. So. So you can go run over there and hear the same ramble that he's trying to work up Dave's trolls, and they'll fall for the bait and just do the same stuff they always do. Oh man, that's the bottom line, Benny. I'm not gonna worry about he did the same thing when Boris was talking about coming to Las Vegas. The emergency meeting. I don't care, Carl. You keep giving them the views over there, and that. Come to Hollywood Boulevard so I can smack your wig off. Okay, Tiger, that sounds fun. If you think that you're person enough to do that, sure. Suits. You gotta have money to file a lawsuit. And I want to tell you, Elvis, you don't have the money to walk into a lawyer's office. You don't have the money to hire a lawyer. So all the empty threats, all the call the CIA, all the call the FBI, gone to the Supreme Court. It's nothing but a dream of yours that will end in dog farts in about an hour from now. And that's the bottom line. Okay. Hey, Fred. That's the bottom line. That's the way that dream will end tonight, like all of the dreams do, the same way. I'm the dirtiest player in the game. Yeah, you might need a passport. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate that. But I have to laugh about because I'm meeting Dave. It's a conspiracy, right? Right. Yeah, let's call Obama. That's it. Cluster, be free. Let's call the FBI tonight, and let's say that there's a conspiracy going on. Let's say that I got Dave on the road, right? After going through Florida and enjoying the time down in Clearwater and everywhere else. I mean, I'm laughing here. Tell them that we're laughing over here, Joe King. Tell them we're laughing like crazy over here tonight. Yeah, because Marshall, he's always writing a script in his head. Always writing a script in his head. How'd those raviolis look? Pretty good, huh? Keep spinning that script, Marshall. This is the worst thing that happened. It's a conspiracy against me. The Winged Bull Mafia has fallen apart. The citadel of the Winged Bull Mafia is under attack. Man the parapets. Get the lead ready to pour down on those poor slobs coming over the hill. I need the taxes. I need every one of you to matter in here. Every one of you trolls, I want you to go out there tonight on YouTube, and I want you to create 5 new troll accounts, and I'm going to ban every single one of those troll accounts when you come in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fuck, wait a minute. It's Tuesday night. Wait a minute. I'm unbanned. Let me tell each and every one of you trolls. Sorry, it's Tuesday night. I'm unbanning each and every one of you tonight. Tonight is your lucky night that you can man up and you can pay your taxes right now. And you'll get a free pass. And we will turn this channel, hey, Crystal, towards positivity. Crystal Jones, have you set up your troll accounts? Did you get Mike Loyal? Did you get your man? Did you pigeonhole him today after driving 500 miles and say, Mike, Elvis is on tonight. We're going to be unbanned tonight. We need to go in there with maximum horsepower tonight, Mike. 10 accounts. 10 new subs for Elvis on there. Let's get that done. Yeah, just when you thought the night was getting quiet, this happened, you know. Yeah, the Scientologist down there, you know. Yeah, we're gonna this Star Walker Blue. That's gonna be a new hit song. It's gonna be called Tie Rod Ends and Kingpins. Tie Rod Ends and Kingpins. I have to always laugh, Marshall. You've been riding my coattails today like crazy. And I want all of you trolls to go over to that chat tonight. Tex, you're not a troll. I want you to play one tonight. And I want you to tell Marshall that he should be ashamed of himself for riding my coattails tonight. All day long here on YouTube, and get yourself some original content. Okay? You get Drury out there. You dress him up like a reindeer. Pull in that Lisa Marie and get yourself some original viral content here for YouTube. Okay? Thank you, Jessica. You all go over and raid that chat. And you tell them that Rosie is off the hook tonight over here. And I'm holding court and taking care of business on YouTube. I'm going to get a beer while I release the flying monkeys tonight to do their thing. Do 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 da 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 do. Oh no! Clutching, and then maybe we'll have the poppies, huh? Poppies. Go, my flying monkeys, go! Bring them back here. Poppies. I'm supposed to be the big witch, the big mover and shaker of YouTube, right? Poppies. Who is P? Joe King said he's hired PIs to investigate himself. What is that? The kid that cuts the grass down there at the RV park? Who in the hell is that? I'm melting. What a world. Who knew such a pretty? It was a great Rick Sanchez impression, huh? I'm melting. Oh, who knew such a pretty girl could be so awful? Uh, his life is on the line. Thank you. Yeah, tell everybody come over here. We're melting. We're melting over here tonight. Yeah, isn't Dave supposed to be in Iowa? Isn't Dave supposed to be in Iowa for court or Illinois? Okay, love you, love you, Colleen. I'm melting, melting. Oh no, such a pretty girl. Joe King's like, you're perfect for the part over there. Oh, yeah, it's fine. You know, it's good, Gavin. I'm paying the price for fame, Vinny. Believe me, I'm in the slipstream here, right? I'm in the fart stream of this whole thing. I'm in this fart stream of this whole thing. Oh, thank you, Gavin. You're so sweet. Hey, TLA, nice to see you. Yeah, I want all my flying monkeys over there. Go. Good night, Texas. Happy New Year to you, honey. And I want to tell each and every one of you, I'm so much better than you. Joe King, have you paid your taxes, brother? You dare to come into the King's presence here and not have your wallet out and ready to pay your taxes, Joe King? A solid citizen of the great state of Texas, the great city of San Antonio, the Alamo. Do you remember the Alamo, Joe King? Do you remember the liberty that it stood for? The bravery? Well, brother, if you do, it's time to reach into that wallet and make a difference. Woo! I'm calling you out tonight, Elvis Travels. I'm the dirtiest player in the game tonight, and that's the bottom line. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we got the biggest legal case in history. You know what, Vinny G? I'm hiring you, buddy. You know what I'm hiring you for, Vinny? With your expertise and your phone abilities and your electronics wizardry. Hey, Douglas. Imagine the things that a Vinny G could do here. I mean, here's a guy that can get Mama Bear on the phone, right? Who else is going to get Mama Bear to pick up? Vinny, is that you? Are you calling me from Australia? Damn, Vinny G. You trolls, you don't even know it. This is your last refuge at the witch's castle tonight here, huh? Right? Hey, Punk, thank you. Yes, it's it, my friend. The Wingnut Mafia. That's it. Woo! Black Cat Lover, are you going to throw that bucket of water on me? Ah! I'm melting. Love that scene. I love that scene. Good night, Nicole. Love you. Yeah, Homeland Security is going to go after Vinny. Yeah, let's put two and two together tonight. Let's concoct a scene. Let's see. Dave and Rosie have been colluding here, and Dave is going to travel 3,000 miles from Florida to meet together to take the Lisa Marie. Please fucking take it. Here it is. Fucking take it. Here you go. Here's the Lisa Marie. Oh, man. That's what I'm saying, Star Walker. This is a classic case of YouTube collusion here on the bottom of YouTube. Don't you understand, people? This happens all the time. Do you not remember Joe King in 2015 when Youre had the title to the Lisa Marie and was going to seize the Lisa Marie because Elvis Travels could not keep his mouth shut on those Friday night panels in the RV community, right? That's it. Diesel twin turbo, you don't need a wrench over here, my friend. You got a voice over here. You got a voice that rises above. And diesel twin turbo, you've learned your lesson, my friend. You've learned your lesson. Take it to heart. You are now a corporal here on the Rosie O'Kelly channel. Learn to love it. There's Jessica Jennifer, my spiritual advisor here on YouTube. The female version of the Jim Jones. And Jessica says, let's all drink that Kool-Aid tonight. Right, Jessica? Let's all drink that Kool-Aid. You know what Jessica says? Rosie, do you want I should serve the grape or the cherry flavor tonight? As if it makes a difference here in Guyana. Yes, I'm in Texas right now, baby. Woo, I'm at the Alamo. I'm right down the street from Joe King, right there. Right? Joe King's going to buy me dinner tonight. And we're going to revisit the glory days at the Alamo. That's what I say, Jessica Jennifer. This chick is on top of it. Do you want the fucking grape? Or do you want the cherry? Or do you want the half and half blend? Right? Just share grape. That's what Joe King can. Joe King can hear me out there. Joe King can hear me out there. You know, Diesel Twin Turbo, you're a hell of a nice guy. You know, I've seen you around the chats forever. Cheer up, my friend. You're now one of the flying monkeys here, and you're now a decorated officer in the Winged Bull Mafia here, right? I'm just having a little bit of ultralight Michelob. I'm a known alcoholic around these parts tonight, just enjoying a little bit. All are welcome here. Tell all those flying monkeys, head over here and we'll spill some tea tonight, huh? Why don't we spill a little bit of tea tonight, huh? Let's spill a little bit of tea. Maybe we'll have an open Q&A session tonight. Hey, Mike Moore, how are you? Since I'm supposed to be, what did they say, Joe King? I'm the breeding ground for trolls. I'm infested with trolls over here. Isn't that what they say, Joe King? Isn't that what I've been tagged with today, that Rosie's chat is a breeding ground for trolls? They're born over there and they get safe harbor over here. Is that true or not, Joe King? Do I give a safe harbor over here? Tonight, let it be micro lube. That's it. Or Michelob, whatever you prefer. Johnny D's like, I'm all ears. Maybe we'll spill a little tea. Maybe we will spill a little bit of tea. I'm about to bust loose, baby. I'm about to bust loose tonight. I'm reaching the fucking breaking point here. Mallory, the beautiful Mallory Williams is in the house. Did someone say tea? I prefer mine with 2 lumps of sugar. Mallory Williams, Happy New Year to you. Yeah, this channel's basic. This is it. This is Tortuga Bay. This is evidently where everybody can come now for a safe haven. And you rally around Joe King, the king of the trolls. Because you know what? That's it. Hold on. Don't bust loose. There we go, David Williams. Because evidently today, in the chats today, I got held up. I got called out. I feel like I got called out for no reason at all for running my chats the way I always will run them. And Mallory Williams will tell you they're always shit shows anyway. So Joe King is the real king. Yep, Laura, nice to see you back here, honey. Hang out a while. Jojo, happy 2019 to you, sweetheart. YouTube cut his feet. If he comes over here, don't time him out. I'm happy to go one-on-one with this guy tonight. Okay. Greg, don't let this Capital TV Peshawar post his nonsense here tonight. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're back, Duplicitous Weasel. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Yes, Laura's alive. Now, there was some speculation, Laura, honey, and you know I love you, that you might end up underneath the floorboards there. Okay. Underneath, next to the black tank, under the Lisa Marie there. there's JoJo. Is that true? Yeah, his idiot Rand. I'm just saying he's welcome to come here. We'll have it out. You know, if he wants to sling some crap, we'll both sling crap tonight. Okay. You can't be horrible to Laura. What did she ever do to you, Marshall, except give you an open home? And I'm afraid, how you doing, Smooth? I'm afraid you might have slipped out a few Dos Equis out the back door. Now, I'm not going to say, don't go back to bed, Laura. You're needed here, honey. You're needed here right now. Because, Laura, I'm going to ask you a question. Were those Dos Equis in your fridge? Were they snuck out the back door? So I'm going to tell you what, Marshall. You want to call this a hangout, a devil's island for trolls and stuff like that? Most of these people are hella nice fucking people. Okay? You turn them into trolls. You imagine them as trolls. We got somebody like here, Laura, opened her door to you while you drove down there. And how does she get repaid? You tell me I call you on the phone? You tell me I interrupt your live stream? Well, you tell me what's more important to you, your live stream and 5 minutes of your life, or a friend of yours? Every day you make decisions about that, unconsciously or consciously, by your words and by your actions. You do that, nobody else. I always stick my nips in everything. That's right, Joe King. Oh, he's here. He's on the side, Chad. He'll be cucking for views on here. And I'll just be drinking beer. And I'll be sitting back. And I'll be hosting my troll convention here. What do you think about that, Marshall? The nest of trolls. Since that's all you think I have on here is a shitload of trolls, pull up a seat and enjoy. Marshall, in about 5 minutes, I'll be over 250, I'm sure. Why don't you sit around and watch the festivities? Why don't you sit around and watch that? And you know what, Marshall? I've been doing good on my streams. You know why? Because I'm doing positive content. What do you think about that? We're at 181, Marshall, and we're climbing, brother. Sandy, there we go. Sandy Callie said another trip to the fridge. Spread the love. Thank you, Sandy. Woo! Can I get a woo for Sandy Callie out of Texas? Mojo, there we are. 183 and climbing, Marshall. Learn to love it, baby. We're going to blow the top off of this fucking chat tonight. Woo! We are going to blow the top off of this chat tonight. I'm waiting for Whiskey OG to come in. Thank you, Sandy Callie. And you know what, Marshall? You sitting down in the Lisa Marie down there, brother, you're going to have a front row seat for the festivities tonight. You know why, baby? Because it's a love fest tonight. Look at this, Marshall. I'm melting. Marshall, you can't exceed anything, brother. Your ship has sailed, man. This is the new world. This is the new reality. This is the new world order, my friend. This is success personified on YouTube. You wanted to say hello, Mrs. Dancing Dawn. How are you? Woo! What's up, King of all things? Nice to see you. You want to say that I host a place for trolls? You said that like that's an insult or something on here. Ain't it funny how one person's trolls is another person's friend on YouTube? Did you ever think about that? Happy New Year to you, Coat. That one person's friend on YouTube is a troll on somebody else. And that's the strangest thing of all, brother. And you know what? You're going to have to wrap your head around that. You're going to have to wrap your head around that. Starwalker Blue, how you doing tonight? Thank you again, Sandy Callie. I get more love in 5 minutes on YouTube than you get in a week. And that's the bottom line. And why? Because I'm being a positive person on YouTube. Yeah, I drink a little bit, so what? Be a positive person on YouTube. Have good friends like Ellie. Have good friends like Greg. Have good friends like Cooper. Yeah, we'll be going up there tonight, Sean. Spread the word everywhere. Spread the word everywhere. The Troll Convention 2019 is underway. Diane Two Campers, how are you? The Queen. The recognized Queen. The Queen Detective of Florida down there. The Queen of finding out. Now, Elvis, if you think that you want to go one-on-one with me and you want to talk about why you think that I have a troll queendom here and why you think that these people are trolls instead of friends, I welcome you. If you want to make it a war, it'll be a war, Marshall. But it'll be a war of your making. Because I'll tell you, brother, you might run your little camper van, your 1989 Coachman camper van built by Amish hands in Elkhart, Indiana. But I'm running right here, right now with my friends. Look around my house, Marshall. Thank you, Samster. Look at this. Thank you, Vinny G. Vinny G for the score. Thank you, Vinny. I love you. And Vinny, you know, whatever comes to me is coming back to you twofold, my friend. I don't care if we bat that thing back and forth all night. Because whatever you give to me, I'm giving to Tucker on his chat. Sandy Callie, I love you, honey. Look at this, Marshall. Take a look at this. Look at that fireplace there. Look at that. A little bit of the finest alcohol in America made by those hands in Kentucky. Those hillbilly hands down there. How you doing, Mama Camus? You want to talk about trolls? We got 196 people here now, Elvis. We're going to blow the roof off this place tonight. We're going to be on it tonight. You know why, Marshall? Because you hurt me today. When you said all I had was a place for trolls to meet here, and my chat was a terrorist channel. You know what, Dawn? I'm going to show the trophy I got. Look at this, Marshall. YouTube didn't send me this. You know what that is? That's love, brother. That's love from people on YouTube that I love and care about. That I broke bread with on YouTube. That I sat in their presence and said, they said, Rosie, you made a difference in our life. And we enjoy your content and we love what you do. And we want you to have this as a token of our appreciation for you. And you know what? Jen and I stood there with tears in our eyes. And we said, this is what YouTube is all about, Marshall. It's not about the views. It's not about the money. Because maybe 1%, maybe maybe 1/10 of 1% of YouTube gets rich. And the other 99.9% fight for the droppings on the ground. And the smart people recognize that early on. And they make friends on YouTube. And that's the real value of YouTube. So to my good friends that didn't get to be on camera in Las Vegas that gave this, I say thank you to you. I don't have to come out here and talk about 204 people here on the chat tonight. I don't have to talk about that. Because people know I care about them and am genuine on here. Okay? So you can go and hot tooth yourself and go to your dog farts and do what you need to do. That's the bottom line. You want me to be a troll hangout? Well, welcome to it, brother. It's 2019 and trolls be welcome. The convention doors are open. You made it this, Marshall, not me. Because what you see as a troll, I see as a nice person. It gets treated and plowed under on your channel. I'll let you sit here so you can look at it. Let's get that so that gleams off the light a little bit. Huh? What do you think, Joe Kings? That got a little bit of a sheen to it? Fucking numbers. You know how much I hear about numbers? I got 200. I'm gonna be like, I got 204 people watching tonight. I need each and every one of you trolls to get in here with you. Fire up another browser window. Get those accounts. We're gonna go to 300 tonight on here. Okay, we're going to 300 tonight. That's what I'm saying, Darlene. You're a hell of a troll in here, honey. We're celebrating trolls. Megan Fox, we're celebrating trolls tonight. From now on, January 2nd, January 3rd, 2018. I know you got them all, Joe King. Get every one of your troll accounts fired up, brother. Let's show Elvis what real love is on here tonight. Let's give him a lesson that he won't forget tonight. Now, Laura, you take it easy, honey. You're a good person, Laura. But Laura, I hope to hell. Hey, Lady T, I love you, honey. Laura, I want to ask you one question. This is it. And now, you know, Laura, you've been with me long before you were ever with Elvis Travels. And Missy Jenn and I always got your back. And we're some of your very good friends on here. Where in the hell did that Dos Equis come from, girlfriend? It's the only question I'm going to ask you tonight. Thank you, Carl. Happy New Year to you, Carl the Cuck. Thank you, Carl. You're getting an object lesson tonight, Marshall, in positivity and going in a positive direction. And you know what? I stood with Carl last night when the barricades were being rushed by negativity and they were storming the troops. And you wanted to come in there and clear out my chat and make my chat the way you wanted to make it. Who did I stand with? Who am I always going to stand with? Those that have been my friends for years. And Marshall, I thought you were my friend for years till you went on there today. And you fired up, and on 3 different hangouts, you addressed me and told me about the deficiencies of my hangouts, what I was doing wrong. Wait a minute. Ooh, let me get the shiv out of my back. Hold a minute. Ooh. Couldn't even believe it today. Missy Jenn comes in out. I'm cutting the back grass, getting ready for the big grand welcoming ceremony of Dave. Getting the place all pretty and tidied up. I don't want anybody going away and thinking the Rancho is not beautiful here. And what does Jen do? She comes out and tells me, you're being roasted again. The king has got you on the hot coals. Thank you, Carl. Carl the Cuck, you mean the word to me. Yeah, I'm Hosie. Everyone knows it's Hosie. And they're always going to know it's Hosie. And you know what? I'm not a snowflake, Marshall. Vinny G ain't a snowflake. We've been kicking around YouTube a long damn time. We got thick skins. Thank you, Punk. Hashtag Punk. Thank you, Punk. You look at what's on the board tonight, Marshall. This is real love. This is real people here. The trolls. Carl the Cuck, supposedly king troll on here. Sandy Callie, one of the sweetest people on planet Earth. Tango Z. Thank you, Tango. And I'm gonna hit Tucker's chat tomorrow again. Just like I hit it today, and I'm gonna hit Vinny G's chat again, and I'm gonna hit his Streamlabs. Why? Because I love him and I love the content that he does. Is he a troll? He's a friend. 211 people, Marshall, and climbing on here tonight, brother. And I got Awesome Hooker on here. And Awesome Hooker, I'm going to ask you again, 2019, to never reach into your pocket again for me, because you know what, honey? I just love you as a person, your persona, everything that you do on YouTube. Now, this is something Marshall never call people out on the side chat and say, hey, this is what's great about you. This is what's great about you, Hooker. You got a heart of gold, and you got a mouthpiece on you too. And you run a great chat. And I told Jen last night, sitting there, Hooker, and I told Vinny G tonight, how can I ever run a chat like them? And I've told Nicole G too, how can I have a chat like that? I'm damaged goods on YouTube now. That's why I do the street streams now. I don't have to, I don't have it in me anymore. Because even when you try to have a positive chat like last night, even when you try to have a good time last night, this shit still hits the fan. Chat gets shut down. We're in part 2. I got Jeff on there. I got Kratom the Clown. I got Greg. I got my moderator wants to go to fucking war with me. And what am I doing, Marshall? I'm trying to unban you so that you're able to participate in a New Year's celebration with us. And what does Greg do? Greg is like, Rosie, you got rocks in your head. So what do we do there for Greg for 15 minutes? Ban on ban, ban on ban. Because I have a heart that wants to welcome somebody to celebrate New Year's with us. And my moderator, Greg, says, once again, Rosie, it's the triumph of hope over experience. Here we go. Wake up this morning. First video. Rosie under the bus. Second video, Rosie under the bus. I don't like the way you do your streams. Third video. I don't need a wrench in your chat. This is my troll queendom now. You want to call everybody a troll because they have an opinion, and because they work for a living, and because they care about other people on YouTube? Well, welcome to troll hell. And I got 216 people here in troll hell tonight. Tonight I'm looking at the numbers. Not often, isn't that right? Mojo, Awesome Hooker, do I ever, Vinny G, do I ever talk about numbers? I go on Vinny's chats and got 170 people watching the chat. And you know what? They're laughing their asses off. You know why? You know why? Because Vinny's a genuine person. That's why. There's not a day he goes on a stream that he's not laughing his ass off on there. And I've never heard Vinny G say one time in all the time, and I look up to this guy. It's kind of my ultimate idol of streams, and he knows that. There's not one time that Vinny G has ever talked about how many people are watching his stream. And why do you think that is? Because Vinny G doesn't give a flying fuck at the end of the day. Because he treats everybody nicely on the side chat, and he's having fun on a chat that you can't measure in terms of people. And I sit there and I watch Vinny and I'm like, wow, look at this guy. You and I, we got a lot to learn, Marshall. It's a whole new generation coming on now. We're old school and out to pasture. And I want to tell you, you better open your eyes and you better take a good look around you at which way the stream's moving now. Because, brother, you're 37 years old. I'm an old crow. I'm on my way out. You'll be standing graveside when they're putting a spade of dirt on top of me, okay? But I will have accomplished something with my life. They'll look back at my life and they'll say, that was a fun fucking ride. That gal really added color to YouTube. And what are they going to say about you, Marshall? That's what we call the pause for dramatic pause right there, Marshall. To let that sink in, because I'm going to tell you what, every time I fire up a stream, I'm going to have at least 226 people in here, okay? Probably more. Every time Vinny fires up a stream, he's going to have 200, 250, 300 people in his stream. And the worst part of that is we're never going to talk about it. We're never going to mention how many people were in that stream. Why? Because we know you'll be looking at it. And we'll be sitting back like this. And Vinny G will be drinking his demi-tasse Italian fine espresso coffee, thinking to himself, this is as good as it gets. Seeds, I'm not taking a dime from you, buddy. Anything that you want to do, I'm not worth it. I'm not throwing anybody over on the chat, Seeds. I will still be friends with Marshall tonight, but tonight is an object lesson for Marshall. On this chat, that people matter on here. And if you want to call this a place where trolls hang out, well, welcome to it. You want to call Seeds a troll, one of the smartest and most intellectually erudite people here on YouTube, Megan Fox? Well, go for it. Thank you, Oda May. So, Seeds, whatever you were going to do, I'm not worth it, brother. You and your wife are top quality goods. This is damaged goods right here. I listened to your thing today and I thought to myself, you're correct, but I can never change, Seeds. I'm too far down the rabbit hole. I'm too invested. I'm too deep. People like you, people like Tucker, you're here, and I'm in the trolls. I'm down here. I get embarrassed sometimes when people like Seeds are around and people like Seeds are talking about me because I don't really have a leg to stand on here. I know I do less than people think I do on YouTube, but you feel like you disappoint people like Seeds. You feel like, oh, if you're meeting people, you're disappointing people on YouTube, but you got to follow your heart on here. To me, this is like, what would you say, Oda Mae Brown? This is, and I don't know if Yujiro Ham is still in here. This is like the fucking Marine Corps. We don't leave anybody behind on board. No matter how damaged you are. Hey, Sharon, no matter how blown up you are, we're not leaving you behind here. And Marshall, I said years ago, I'm not leaving you behind. But I want you to see here tonight with 226 people watching. And you know, you cashed out tonight because you don't want to see it. No, you're top notch, Pam. You don't want to see it. You know why? Because we're positive tonight. The show's about positivity. The show is about the trolls tonight. It's not about you. So what does that mean? It's dog farts time. This could be better than dog farts tonight. Metallic, how are you, sweetie? We got 225 people watching tonight, and we're still going up. So do what Marshall tells you to do. Open up another browser window. Bring in another one of your YouTube troll accounts, because that's all that you guys are out there, is just trolls. You're not here on YouTube to be positive. You're not here on YouTube to have a fun experience joking. You're here to just be a garden gnome troll. What a ridiculous sentence to impose on so many people on YouTube, because they believe people should be positive, contributing members of the YouTube community. You're a fucking troll. Fire them all up. Let's go over 300 tonight. Let's do it. Mojo, how you doing, my friend? There's a positive person. Yeah, Kitten Cat, the smartest fucking garden gnome you'll ever meet in your life. Am I a little irritated tonight? Yeah, I am. I got up ahead of steam tonight, and I'm doing positive things. I got a place to take care of here. I got company just coming to see me. I don't know if they're coming or not. I got to assume they're coming. They're pissed off at me. I still got to be the welcome wagon. I got to be the Anita Bryant of YouTube. I got to be the Doris Day. I got to be ready for whatever comes through the door. And I got Jen coming out and telling me you're not going to believe it. Marshall teed you up like a fucking golf ball again this morning. Then this afternoon, I'm sweeping up the front porch. I'm sweeping up. I'm throwing away the old hose. I'm making sure everything looks good in case Dave and Becca come. Because I don't want Dave and Becca to think that, you know, we're not okay here. And Jen comes out and tells me, Marshall's live again. And I'm like, don't tell me I'm on the spit again. Yep. Because I stand by my friends on YouTube, because last night I made a stand with Carl the Cock. It was a stand-up moment last night on YouTube, and I chose to be with the people that have been with me day in and day out and have been my friends and have had my back. And Carl the Cuck is one of those. I am hurt, BK. I am hurt today. Today hurt a lot. It's one of the most painful days I've had on YouTube today. No, Jack, I want you, Mojo, I want you calm. I want you happy, because you got talents that are in your fingers and guitar. Don't ever lower yourself to the shit that I do here and the crap show that I have here on you. Don't ever sully your hands. Because as Marshall's told me, and so many people have told me on YouTube, and probably other people think too, Sean the Brit said it best. You got the biggest shit show on YouTube when you do things. You know, and I took a lot of heat today for Jeff T. Rowe. And I'm going to say this too. And I've got 218 people here watching tonight. I took a lot of stuff for Jeff T. Rowe tonight. But what you guys don't know about Jeff T. Rowe is Jeff T. Rowe has been through living hell with people he cares about. His wife battling cancer. And most people that were on my chat knew about that last night. But I had a couple people today, why didn't you boot the clown? And that guy's a effing this, that, and the other. This is a guy that's gone through living hell, helping to support his wife, gone through some really ugly treatments for cancer. And I wouldn't have cared last night if Jeff T. Rose shot a hole through his wall again, or took his shotgun and shot his Chinese toilet. He was going to be welcome to that chat last night. And you know what? My mod, Greg Campbell, understood that last night without saying a damn word. Without saying a damn word to Greg, Greg gave him all the I even sometimes had to turn to Greg and say, Greg, you didn't boot Jeff, did you? And Greg's like, hell no. Because we knew Jeff wanted to celebrate that his wife was alive for another year here in 2019. And I love that. I love that people like Greg have that thought, and people like Allie. We sit there and we laugh. Good night, Jenny D. We kind of laugh and stuff. We goof around with Jeff, but we have a lot of real love in our heart for Jeff. How would Marshall have seen a Jeff on his channel last night? How would Marshall have treated a Jeff? Probably would have called him a stupid drunk. Never walked a mile in his shoes and understood what this guy has gone through. That's right, Ellie. Not everybody gets it. Yeah, I know, Vinny, and I'm going to say again, I'm a friend of Marshall's. I'm not going to close the door on Marshall, but I'm saying, Marshall, you hurt me a lot today. I don't ever spill tea. I don't ever come on here and talk crap. I don't ever come on here and make people feel bad on YouTube. But damn, did you hurt me today? Hurt me bad. So I thought tonight, I'm going to have a flying monkey. I'm going to have a damn troll chat tonight. And I'm going to say, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free and to have their say. And look at what these people did for me tonight on here. And I asked them at the beginning of the chat, please don't do that. But these people have heart. And I will take care of Vinny G, and I will take care of Tucker because I do my part in the community. And I got hurt really bad in December because I made some fucking huge monetary commitments to help a couple people on YouTube that were in dire fucking straits, to the extent that I had to pawn a computer and some other things. Yeah, I got laughed at about that. I got stretched out. But do I feel bad about it? No. Do I want anybody to reach in their pocket? No, I don't, because I'm all good. I'm gold. But it convinced me to go out and make positive content and be happy, like Vinny does every day. He fires up a chat. I sit there and I watch that guy doing his show, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn, look at how happy this guy is. I look at Pam when she's on the porch and on fire. And then I think about the shitty things that I have in my crappy hangouts on New Year's Eve, and I can't even keep my hangout going because I get my ass booted out of my own hangout. Who in the hell does that happen to on YouTube? I mean, holy fuck. I mean, you talk about embarrassing. Hey, Pirate, how are you, sweetheart? Happy New Year. 234 people on the chat. No pity parties. That's exactly right, Oda May, because it is what it is. And Oda May would tell me, pull your fucking head up, because it is what it is. So if I'm jealous of Vinny, and I'm jealous of Pam, and I'm jealous of Pirate and these people, That is what it is, Oda May. I know, Weasel, you told me so. You've waited a long time to tell me I told you so. You're not invisible, Tilly May. You know, you're a sweetheart. You're a strong opinion. I watch you in the chats, Tilly May. You're salty, but I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, honey, nobody can doubt that you got a lot of fucking heart. I'm jealous of you, Pirate. I see you the other night out there having the time of your life with those handsome guys, and I'm thinking, my God, to be 30 years younger again, hanging out with Pirate. But you know what, Pirate? I got a legacy that you haven't even connected the dots on yet. Louisville Cardinals, honey. Think about this, Laura. Let's think about this, Pirate. Let's see if you can connect the dots on this. I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson, and let's see what that means to you, honey. Let's see what that means to you and your Louisville Cardinals. Pirates fucking unreal good. Lamar Jackson, goddamn Heisman winning quarterback for the Louisville Cardinals, is now in his rookie year taking the Baltimore Ravens to the playoffs. Be proud of yourself, Pirate. I expect that, Joe King. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I wouldn't expect any different from you, Joe King. You know why? Because you have strong internal bearings. That's right, Pirate. I was born and raised in Baltimore. Johnny Unitas, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And now we have a kid that's fucking phenomenal running the show. 237 people in the chat, Marshall, and still rising at 2 o'clock on the East Coast here. Say hi to my trolls. Ellie, you've been elevated. Yep, Carlos Martinez got us together. Carrie Rufo, you're a troll tonight. Aussie Off Grid, you're a troll. Ellie, you're a troll. Vinny, you're a fucking general of trolls. Lars Hope, you're a troll tonight. Lindy Zoloff, you're a super troll. Cooper, you're a troll. Seeds, you're a troll. That's good, Seeds, because I love you just the way you are. And you know what, Seeds? Your travel videos give me some of the greatest joy on YouTube. You don't owe anybody a damn dime on here. I could listen to you talk all day. Pam, you're a troll tonight. Kitten Cat, you already know you're a troll. You're a troll, Pirate. You're a troll tonight. You know what? Because everybody in my side chat is a troll. Jill, I love you. Don't go anywhere, honey. And you know damn well, Jill, anything you ever send to me, honey, never gets shared with anybody. Bottom line, I got the greatest collection of titties on YouTube, and I don't share a damn thing. Yes, David Smith, in the great state of Texas, you're a troll tonight. Cooper Chats, you're already a troll. You're a mega troll. Vegas Vixen, bring out that poppy prepper, honey. Let it fly. You know what? Elvis, you're in deep in dog farts, but you just checked in on the chat here. We got 236 trolls on here tonight. You better send in your titties. That's it. Remember the fannies too. That's exactly right. Yeah, thank you, Anonymous. 239 people enjoying the chat tonight. Just a closed panel tonight, Pam, because tonight, you know why? Because you're a troll tonight. And Joe King will tell you, you never panel up trolls. Joe King, tell him. Cooper, tell him you never panel up trolls. Night Owl Marie, you're a troll. Hooker, awesome Hooker. Mega troll. Mega cute. If you weren't married, Hooker, I'd be coming after you with guns a-blazing, honey. I'm just saying. Okay. I know Johnny Unitas that's why I wanted you to connect the dots, Pirate Calypso. Because one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, the great Johnny Unitas, who I broke bread with across the table at Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Restaurant in Baltimore, Maryland. The pride of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who put the NFL on the map with the sudden death overtime against the New York Giants, December of 1958, the greatest game ever played. You connected the dots, Pirate. Isn't that something, Pirate? That you've got so much greatness coming out from Baltimore out of Louisville for Baltimore. Lacey Rocks, Mega Troll, welcome aboard, honey. Diane Two Campers, the queen of trolls. You're here tonight. Snickerdoodle, welcome. You're a troll. Sandy Callie, it's gonna be more trips to the fridge. That's what it's gonna be. Lacey Rocks, I know damn well you're gonna free birdie. You're a troll tonight, Susan. Lucy Ball, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome aboard. The great Lucy Ball in the chat tonight. Fuck, I should have Christmas decorations as good as Lucy Ball. Semper Fi to the trolls. Thank you, Yujiro. Yujiro, you're a colonel in the troll army tonight, and you didn't even know it. Lucy Ball, you're a troll queen here tonight, honey. You're royalty in here. Any message you want to leave, Elvis Travels, Lucy Ball, you pop it in the side chat. We got 246 people in here tonight. JoJo, and I want to tell you, Lucy Ball, I watch all your streams, honey. You should have been a damn doctor. No, what you should have been is an interior decorator, because, honey, you got style coming at the wazoo. That's it. I got royalty in here tonight. I got shoot the shit. I got Lucy Ball. Y'all trolls tonight. Lucy, you didn't even know you was ever a troll in your life, did you, Lucy Ball? I'm fucking waiting for Mama Bear to show up at her 3 a.m. wake-up call. Lindy Zoloff, did you know you're a troll tonight, Lindy? That's what I'm saying, Lucy Ball. I did not. Well, Lucy Ball, you know what? You're a troll tonight, honey, because Elvis said everybody that comes into my chat is a troll. That this is a breeding ground for trolls. You hurt me bad today, Elvis, calling me out on your chat. You hurt me bad. Pirate. I'm not sure, honey. I don't want anybody to do anything tonight except keep your money in your pocket and enjoy being a troll. We got 237 people, 241 people here tonight. We'll be going over 300 I need every damn person to get out their troll accounts and get on here and get on the chat. I got Cooper chats, the mega troll on here, Coopy. Wear it proud. Kitten Cat, I've already made very clear my relationship with Elvis tonight. I've given the analogy, Dancing Dawn, nice to see you, honey. I've given the analogy of paddling upstream versus paddling downstream. And Kitten Cat, I don't ever want you to change. Ever in a million years. I don't ever want you to change. I'm a knothead. That's exactly correct. I mean, I got royalty in here tonight. I got Lucy Ball in here. I got Shoot the Shit. And you're all honorary trolls tonight. Pirate Calypso. Fuck, I've been on Pirate's chat when she's had 450. I've been on Pam Shoot the Shit chats when she's had over 800 people on that chat. And you know what? I had a hell of a good time. But they're all trolls, right? Vegas Vixen, huh? We're all trolls. Joshy Bingham, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Joe King is a star. Tide, how you doing? Thank you, Jill. Jill, tonight, baby, you're my honorary troll. I can't fax your beer, anonymous glitch. You're not old enough, honey. I got to keep you off the sauce. And I'm telling you, Elvis travels a lot of people. Lucy Ball. I like Lucy. I don't care if Mama Bear likes it or not. That's the bottom line, you know. That's the bottom line. You know what, Pirate? I can't tell this girl to keep her money in her fucking pocket, you know. Damn, look at this hashtag Pirate. Girl, you're too much. She's too much. Hashtag Pirate. Yeah, I know you're defiant. I know damn well. And Vinny G, I'm going to say something to you right now, Vinny G. Vinny G, at the top of the heap, at the very top of the heap, you sit at the top of the heap, my friend. And what makes you special, Vinny, and what makes you especially fearsome on YouTube is that you got skills. You got the ability to go out there. You got the ability to draw people to you. But the best thing about you, Vinny, is you got a heart of gold. So therefore, you are the 4-star general of my troll army out here. The 4-star general. Because you got skills that are unsurpassable here on YouTube. Sugarcane, how are you? Sugarcane, we got 241 people on here. Charlie, how are you tonight? We're rolling on our way to 300. Yujiro, love you, baby doll. CIA, FBI, and Homeland Security will get you all. That's what I'm saying, Dancing Dawn. You didn't even know you were a damn troll tonight, did you? Covert. Yeah, this is what Joey D gave me. Do not worry. And I'm telling you, Marshall, this is going to be a painful lesson tonight to you. This is going to be a lesson in humility and humbleness for 2019. You see how it is here, and you see what positivity brings you on YouTube. Look at this. Look at my side chat. Sugarcane. Just look at, I wish I could have a screenshot of just these people. Jossie Bingham buys me a steak dinner in Denver at Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Sugarcane sends me beautiful Halloween card, beautiful Christmas card, and does a tribute song to me. How many people have sent you cards for Christmas, Marshall? Pirate Calypso. Probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen on YouTube, period. Doesn't know me from Adam and welcomes me into her chat. Unbelievable. Incredible person. Awesome hooker. Christ, a linchpin of the Boyd. I can't even carry this chick's shoes. You know, it's unbelievable. I just take a screenshot as Youre Hama. We communicate. We talk. United States Marine Corps. Imagine how I feel about Youre. And then when he meets up with Luna Moon. I mean, just the people. Megan, it's just a beautiful. Vicky Victoria, friend of mine. Mojo, so fucking talented. Jessica Jennifer, my Jim Jones of the Boyd. It's unbelievable. Colleen Hope sends me. Colleen, look at this. Colleen Hope sends me. She runs a coffee plantation on the Big Island, and she sends me coffee. I mean, holy fuck. I'm so blessed on YouTube. You think I'm sitting here looking at numbers? I got 241 people. Who in the hell needs it? There's things that transcend numbers on YouTube. There's people out there. Christ almighty. Pirate, I'm so fat enough as it is. I don't need that shit. I don't know, Kitten Cat. I'm not seeing that. But what I'm saying is Vicky Victoria. How many times do we text during a week, Vicky? I mean, God, I am so happy. Diane Two Campers, the legend. Blue Waffles, we communicate. I mean, it's just amazing. Cooper, one of my greatest friends, Against the Wind, so sweet. Tilly May, amazing. Lucy Ball. Say what you will about Lucy Ball, but I'm going to say at the end of the day, Lucy Ball's got spine and she's got character. I don't always agree with everything that Lucy does, but goddamn if she doesn't stand by her principles. I mean, it's just amazing. If you can just take a metallic, and if you could just take a screenshot of the side chat, it'd just be amazing on here. And that's interacting. Marshall, can you say that you really know, besides me and Jory and Mr. X, is there anybody else? And maybe what do you think? What do you think, Pirate? We'll call this the Christmas card test. Lucy Ball, we'll call this the Christmas card test. Carlos Martinez, Joe King, we'll call this the Christmas card test. Can you think of anybody on YouTube that would send you a Christmas card? And even more to the point, is there anybody that you took the time to sit down and write a Christmas card and send a Christmas card to here on YouTube? Think about the power of that. I mean, isn't that amazing? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Pirate, because people love you. And Pirate, I would have sent a card if I had your address, which I will have for the future. But I looked at Lucy Ball's video, and I'm looking at the beautiful cards and just the stylish, the way that she has everything. And I'm saying this, the classiness and the way that she honored all the people that sent a card to her. And I never heard Lucy Ball ever talk about how many people were watching her hangouts. I'll just let that sink in a minute. That's what I'm saying to you, Jiro. You got to be genuine in life because people are not stupid. People are not sheep. People are not dumb. All these trolls, they got brains. They're not sheep on here. They see what goes on YouTube. They watch people every single day. They watch Rosie to slip. They watch Lucy Ball to slip. They watch Pirate to slip. They watch Awesome Hooker to slip. They watch you to slip, Marshall. They watch everything that goes on YouTube. And the worst thing that you can do, in my opinion, on YouTube is insult somebody's intelligence. I said he'd be crying in 2 weeks. That's exactly correct. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Metallic. You've been a wonderful friend, as has Jill. That's what I'm saying. You take a screenshot. Good night, or good night, Anonymous. I'm going to grab another beer. We got 242 people here. I need every person to set up your troll account as if you're going into deep trolling on the Elvis Travels channel. Come on, guys. Open up another browser window. Let's go. You're falling down on the job, Joe King. You open up 15 browser windows here. Show Elvis what real watchers are here on YouTube, huh? What do we call this, guys? Life lessons in being a human being tonight, huh? It's amazing how many people in the side chat that I know what's going on in their life. How many people watch Seeds to Freedom's travel videos? How many people know what Pirate's gone through or what Rainbow's gone through? I really know Tilly May or watch videos with sugarcane with his mom, or know Laura and her life. And Laura's been on my channel before she ever discovered Elvis Travels. She's been a supporter of Missy Jenn and I. How many people know what goes on with Hooker or Blue Waffles? This is the shit I'm proud of. Yeah, I'm upset, Joe King. I'm not gonna lie. I'm upset. Well, you know how it is, Pirate. You know, I'm upset today, Joe King. That really hurt me this afternoon. I could never imagine holding anybody up on YouTube for views. And saying I disingenuously telling me I didn't like your chat stream, so I'm not going to go on, despite the fact 2 days before you allowed yourself to have the living hell beaten out of you on Tucker's chat for 2 hours on that stream. Says a lot about stuff. There's a lot about stuff. I don't ask Laura to come on unless Laura wants to come on, you know, because I don't ever want to embarrass Laura. You know what? Because Laura welcomes somebody into her home with an open heart. How can we dislike it? It's the same way I feel about welcoming anybody to my home. How can we ever be mad at Laura for being a nice person? Oh, my big plans is to get my ass shaped up. That's it. Now, I'm only kidding, Metallic. I want to retire and go all the way. I'm half done now, and I want to get on the road and meet a lot of people. I want to go down to the Alamo and meet Joe King in front of the Alamo. Well, Flan, I don't really care about numbers, but we got 242 people here. We're heading our way for 300. But I don't watch the numbers. I'm not here. Hey, Zamfir, I'm not here. I don't talk about numbers. Oh, Pirate, I'd so love to come down there. Oh, thank you, Akai or Aki. Thank you. Megan Fox, you know, honey, we're gonna drink ourselves shitty, you know. Vote now if you think drinking with Megan Fox we'd be in fucking jail, Megan, and that's the bottom line. Megan Fox, vote now if you think Megan Fox. Thank you, Pirate. Vote 1 if you think Megan Fox and I would be in fucking jail. You know damn well we would be. You'd better have some damn bail money. I mean, I get together with Megan Fox. There's just certain people you cannot party with because you know it's going to be nitroglycerin out there. It's going to be nitroglycerin. Yep, we got 243 people. Zamfir, you need to load up all of your troll accounts, brother, and come into this hangout. We need to try to show 300 here tonight. Yeah, you could make some calls, Pirate. I know. See, Pirate's well connected. Pastor Muppets, you're nothing more than a troll. When he told me tonight that the people all I do is have a terrorist chat and all I do is harbor trolls. You don't think that hurt me tonight? That hurt me a lot. Thank you. You look like a man with a wig. Well, that's exactly what I am right? But I got a great set of tits on me. I'm not human. Greg, it's okay. This is a troll chat, baby. Sugarcane, I can't wait to meet you in the Carolinas. Hey, Bumblebee, I haven't seen you in a while. 243 people. Come on, guys. Like the elephant trainer said to the elephant, up, Simba, up. Come on. Laura, you're fine, honey. If you want to chat, if you want a link, let me know. Maybe we'll spill a little tea tonight, huh? 250. There we go. The Boyd legend in the house tonight. Coach Uptowns, you're too funny. I see you. Hey, Deborah Daly, how are you, sweetheart? Nice to see you. We're giving Marshall a lesson tonight, a good spanking tonight. Michelle Martin, nice to see you, honey. Happy New Year to you and to you and Becca. That's what I'm saying. Jessica Jennifer can rally single-handedly 50 people. Did you see what Joseph Camus? Will you release his number when we hit 300? Hey, Lufa, I haven't seen you in a hell of a long time. That's what I'm saying. Here it comes. Here we go, guys. 251 people in the chat tonight. We're going to get this bastard over 300 tonight, huh? Everything's a buck, 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 buck. That's it, Flan. Everything's a buck, 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 buck. Rouge, Happy New Year to you. Woo, there's Elvis. I'm going to ban everyone here tonight. Good luck, brother. This is a troll convention. For every account you see here, Marshall, remember, don't time them out, Greg. Let them talk. For every account that you see here tonight, this is the tip of the iceberg, Marshall. There's 10 more below it. Nice to see you. Happy New Year, Rouge. Y'all are going to be banned tomorrow in the chat. There we go. And Laura, please don't tell me, honey. I saw that Dos Equis beer, and I put 2 and 2 together tonight. And I thought to myself, the king doesn't usually drink Dos Equis. And you know, Laura, confession is good for the soul, honey. Now, thank you. Rosie should adopt Elvis. This is troll account number 5. 253 people, only 47 away from Elvis's glory number of 300 people on a chat, huh? Are we going to disappoint the king tonight? Hey, Pickle Rick. Welcome to you. Woo! Make sure nobody posts numbers in here, Greg. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. Hey, how you doing, Bergs? Let's get Bergs to 1,000 in here, okay? Let us get Bergs to 1,000 in here. There we go. Kitten Cat's like, I already got that number. And look at that, Marshall. My numbers are the exact opposite of yours. Look at that. I just took a look over here and I'm astounded. 156 thumbs up. And you know what, Marshall? I usually get 156 thumbs down. There it is. Awesome hooker. Kissy face, my girl. I got 156 thumbs up and 40 thumbs down tonight. What do you think? I've never in my life, and I've been the queen of thumbs down on here. That's the bottom line. There we go. We got you. Batman's like, we got you, Rosie. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. 250 people in the chat tonight. We're showing people what real taxes are tonight, aren't we? Oh man, isn't that funny? Troll account number 7. There we go. Mojo's like, woo! Mojo, I should have you on for entertainment, buddy. I should hire you tonight. Hmm? Well, that's what I'm saying. Mike Moore, thank you. People paying their homage tonight. Thank you, Mike Moore. 258 people in the chat. Dixie Sullivan, spread the word. The troll chat is on fire tonight. Pirate Calypso. Woo! I've got royalty here. Look, I got Lucy Ball in here. I got Pirate Calypso, Sugarcane, all the big hitters in here tonight. Woo! Who else I got in here? Chili May. There we go, T-Bergs. We're demonstrating tonight, T-Bergs. So you lift your game. I'm looking at all the big shots. Invite your friends to the troll chat. You tell them, Lucy Ball, put this out on the Twitter and tell everybody that the trolls are having a fucking feast day in here tonight. Thank you, Tango. Tango in the chat tonight. That's it. And I will, for each and every one of you, make this promise now. I will make a nice, big, fat, juicy freaking donation to St. Jude's in honor of all of my trolls here tonight. Black Cat Lover, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. 252 people. Tweet out that the trolls have risen here tonight. Paying your taxes tonight. There you go, Mike Moore. There you go, Elvis. You can push off the dog farts tonight, my friend. There it is. T-Berg's attorney troll account number 9 in tonight. There we go. Elf, what's happening here tonight? The St. Jude's for the win. I can't wait to see Tucker's chat tomorrow, because I got to unburden my conscience and say, you know what, Tucker? I'm bringing the bounty of the trolls tonight, my friend. Woo! I love the UK. I've been there before. This is the Boyne Country Club. This is the Shawarma Shank Redemption. That's it tonight, Bergs. That's exactly it. Tweet this hangout out and tell them that the trolls, the flying monkey trolls, are having a blast tonight. You know what? Marshall, they're probably going to put a plaque on the wall at St. Jude's in your honor. What do you think about that? We're going to call it the Trolls of Boyd 2018-2019. There's Lars Hope. Hot tooth on you, Marshall. You lost a good friend, buddy. Isn't that incredible? And this is somebody on YouTube that's lost a husband and still has a damn heart of gold. That's it. The funniest comment I heard tonight, Joe King, was, and I don't know who in the hell it was Zamfir said it tonight. And Zamfir and I have had our differences over the year. But you know what Zamfir said tonight? There we go. Free birdie. Woo! 1999. Let me tell you. Thank you, Susan. Happy New Year. I will win SmackDown 2019 by going away by 18 lengths down the stretch. And I'm going to tell you what. Zamfir said, what kind of kingdom is it when the fucking peasants are richer than the king? What do you think about that, you trolls out there on the side chat? Yujiro Hama, you never even knew you were a troll, Yujiro. United States Marine Corps, Semper Fi, my friend. In the trenches. And now, you know what? You're a troll. Okay, this is what it's all about. You know who's going to win tomorrow? St. Jude's and the people on here. because they're making a statement tonight, Marshall. Welcome to the terrorist chat. Welcome to the place where trolls call home. Here on YouTube. You created it. Remember, Marshall, they start on your chat and they come here. Dixie Sullivan for the win. Happy New Year, Dixie Sullivan, a longtime supporter of Rosie and a wonderful friend. Let's get a big woo for Dixie Sullivan. Everybody sugarcane. Woo! We got 257 people in the chat and still climbing here tonight. Let the monkeys free. Welcome to the terrorist chat. I need to get a big woo. There you go, Izzy, Colleen, Hope. Woo! Troll number 260 in the chat. Dixie for the win. There we go. You lost such a wonderful friend in Laura. Imagining driving down 125 miles to then end up hot-toofing on somebody down there. Marshall, this is the reality of 2019. Welcome to my trolldom. This will probably be a regular site gone through for 2019. And I know you're watching, Marshall. And I know you're eating that fucking steering wheel right now. Wondering how the script got flipped. Don't call me out on your chat because I didn't do anything wrong by having a nice chat and standing by my friends last night. 260 people. Thank you, Jessica, Jennifer. Tweet this out, Pirate. Lindy, you got 1 million friends. Tweet this out. Let's get this son of a bitch over 300 tonight. There we go. Tweet this hangout out. That's what I'm saying. Jojo, invite 93 people. Jojo, you're awesome, my friend. One of the smartest. 263 people here tonight. I can buy you a steak dinner, Koopy. That's right. That's why Tucker's chats are so good, because the money goes to, you ever watch a commercial for St. Jude's? You ever want to look in a child's face? And we all make that decision. Most of these trolls, yeah, we're going to 300 tonight. Most of these trolls in here, they donate. Megan Fox, thank you, baby doll. One in honor of the king right there. Positive action here. 258 people. Stakes all around. There you go, Jag Girl. Nice to see you. That's right, Ujiro. Hashtag 300. We're good, Diane. Nothing bad happened here tonight. We're good. That's what I'm saying. Covert Radio. I already gave the St. Jude's for years. The greatest charity in America. Something that we can all agree on. Something we can all agree on. Look at Lucky Buck. I can't load more than 17. You're all trolls here, right? Blue Waffle, come on. You got 15 accounts, Blue. Come on, man. We're over 260. We only need 40 more to go, Megan Fox. And we're going to give the king a big spanking lesson because of Van Loof. There you go, baby. Paying my queen taxes to the queen of YouTube. Plus, I'm always helping the kids. That's exactly, we're turning this in tonight to helping the kids. Thank you, Van Loof. That's often. That is absolutely awesome of you. Thank you. Feds are coming after us. There we go. 260 people tonight. Showing their love. What's my number so you can call? Hey, King of Swag, there you go. They're loose lucky bucks. Like I have 56 more troll accounts. If you want to spare a brother a dime so I can improve my internet connection, I can load all 73 accounts. There we go. Well, Black Cat Lover, not everybody loves me, but my heart is in the right place. You know, I've just met so many people in real life. I have such wonderful friends. Dancing Dawn is out here tonight, and yeah, you got to turn yourself in tomorrow. But I've got so many wonderful friends out here on YouTube. Let's get that. I don't know what this person's posting this fucking blurble on the side here. By the way, Lars said, by the way, he has more money than most of us in here. He showed me his statements. Wow. Okay, take care, sugar. Love you, honey. We ain't gonna make it, but I think we've made our point tonight. You know, I think we very much made our point tonight on here. That isn't it amazing? Irish Stevo, nice to see you. Welcome aboard. Great guy here in the chat. And Uber Goober. Yeah, I mean, we've got real royalties coming here, coming here tonight. And you didn't even know, Sugar Cane. You're a big ass troll in here, aren't you? Like Joe King. You and Joe King breaking bread together at the troll table. What do you think of that, Bunny Cha-Cha? You're a troll tonight, honey. Susan, you're a troll tonight, girl. Irish Stevo, you a troll. Carl, you a hell of a troll. And I'll tell you what, Marshall, seems some people are spilling a little bit of tea tonight. It's people spilling a little bit of tea tonight. You know, you don't ever, you know, hell hath no fury like a woman that's insulted. I'm just saying. You don't want to be on the bad side of Laura, okay? Because this is a woman that will be in my chats, Marshall. You know why? Because before she ever knew you, she was in my chats, okay? Hell of a night tonight. Hell of a night, you guys. Hell of a night. That's what I'm saying, Jag Girl. I got the classiest trolls on the bottom of YouTube here. I got the king of trolls, Joe King. Night Owl Marie, thank you. That's what I'm saying, Night Owl Marie. You never even knew you were a troll, did you, honey? Now you're a troll tonight. Hashtag Night Owl Marie. Thank you, baby doll. Okay, Awesome Hooker. That's cool. Awesome Hooker is going to be firing up a hangout. I love St. Jude's. That's what it's going to be, Seeds. These poor trolls, man. These poor trolls with no life. Living in mom's basement. Okay, Lucky Buck. Living in each and every one of you, Pirate Calypso, living in mom's basement. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Right, Blue Waffles, living in your mom's basement. Finds like, I will never sleep again. That's what we used to call them, isn't it, Joe King? We used to have a fucking trollorama. That's exactly it. I owned his ass tonight. I owned his ass tonight and taught him a hell of a lesson. And I know, Marshall, you're watching tonight. But you ain't got the balls to face up to your queen, do you? You want to call me out on another hangout again? I'll have 500 fucking people here on this chat. Oh, you spent 22,000 on vinyl siding. I didn't wake up this morning thinking this would happen, Marshall. But I hate to be called out on hangouts. I hate it when you make the subject about me, because you know what? I'll make the subject about you. And you see the result here. Hey, how you doing, Andrew? Nice to see you. Welcome, Andrew. You're a troll tonight, honey. Welcome to it. Love you too, Naked Chicken. That's what I say. Megan Fox, she'll bring 500 more. I don't give a shit if he goes off on me or not tomorrow. I could care less. I gave an object lesson in what real caring is about tonight, and what all these people are all about on YouTube. And you think that this place is just a place where cold trolls congregate to come from your chat. They're born on your chat like dwarf stars, and they come on over here and they become red giants on this channel, huh? That's what it's all about. And I know you're watching, Marshall, and you're sitting there and you've eaten half that steering wheel tonight, and you thought to yourself, I never saw this coming tonight. Thank you, Mama Camus. Happy New Year to you. You're sitting here tonight and you're thinking, I never saw this coming. Well, I'm going to tell you what, brother, it'll be a cold day in hell before you ever match this on your channel. Look at the taxes raining down tonight. Thank you, Mike Moore. It has been a historic night here tonight on YouTube. Although we didn't get to 300, we made our point. And if I had to do it all again tomorrow, and if Carl the Cuck is sitting in my green room, and Andrew, I love you too, if Carl the Cuck is sitting in my green room, and the same thing happened last night over again, I would still say Carl the Cuck is a great friend of mine and will always be a great friend of mine. And I will never ask Carl the Cuck to leave my chat. I will never ask Ellie to leave my chat. I will never ask Cooper to leave my chat. I will never ask Greg to leave my chat. Because these people don't care about money. These people don't care about views. These people care about being friends in the truest meaning of what it is to be a friend. This is not a business for me, Elvis. I've worked my 46 years. But I also cultivated some goodwill here on YouTube, because you know what? I care about people. I watch their videos. I see what they do. From the Colleens to the pirates to the people on here, on a day in and day out basis, to care about what the hell people do here on YouTube. Not to see them as a paycheck, not to see them as a meal ticket, but to see them as real people on here that live and exist and love YouTube as much as I do. Thank you, Defender. Hashtag Defender. Thank you. Thank you, Defender. So that's, I got to be honest about Carl the Cuck and people like that, you know? I guess that might explain why I've had people that have been with me for years. The Greg Campbells. Hello, Sweet Meadow. And these new people that are so fucking awesome in my life, like Pirate Calypso. I watch her shit. She's doing a live stream. I love to be in there and see what kind of handsome guys she's hanging out with. I try to keep her out of trouble. But Jesus, what a beautiful gal. Yes, that's right. Respect is earned. It's not given. It doesn't accrue here. And I mean, I look at Lucy Ball and I've looked at her Christmas stuff. And, well, you know, we don't always see eye to eye on every single thing, but there is a respect there. There is a respect. And you see the people, the quality of the people that gravitate to her chat. And not once has this woman ever talked about a number of people that are watching her chat. Lindy Zoloff with the royal boot. How are you going to feel about that, King? You didn't see that coming, did you? Hashtag Lindy Zoloft. And this is a gal that's got a lot on her plate. And you know what I love about this woman? This woman's got responsibilities that you don't even know about on here, Elvis. And she stands up and she meets them. And I got nothing but mad respect for this woman. Not only is she one of the most lovely and beautiful people on YouTube, physically, but her sense of responsibility is outsized and outstanding here on YouTube. And I'm not going to disclose what she's doing, but I'm going to tell you this. And Greg, I don't know why you, let's see what, yeah, it's okay. I don't know why you deleted her smiley faces, but I don't know how many people could ever do what she's taken upon herself. Yeah, I'm just saying, Lindy, I'm not kind. I just call it like it is. I just call it like it is, Lindy, and I'm not here to spill tea and stuff like that. But you know, the Boyd is a small world. And I've got nothing but admiration for you because of the character that you have. Hello, Scottish. Nice to see you. And I'll leave it at that, Lindy. And you know damn well what I'm talking about. You make some awful fucking courageous decisions in life. And I mean that's something to be admired here on the Boyd. And I'll leave it at that. Pretty damn impressive. Good night, David Smith. Thanks for being on tonight. Lindy, smart people notice things on YouTube. Smart people see things on YouTube. Smart people recognize courage when it appears. And they recognize when you put other people before yourself. And I'll tell you what, Lindy, you could have a grand old life. But I'll say what you always told to other people. Your mom raised you right. Cheers, Aussie. I'll leave it at that. There's another troll on YouTube, Marshall. There's another low-end troll on YouTube. It's in a stand-up moment, stood up. God damn, I love these people on YouTube. And I don't care what anybody ever told me about Lindy Zoloft or this or that. I made my own. I watch, I see. And I've seen all I had to see. And Missy Jenn and I made a little check mark. Bing. You might be a troll, Lindy. You're a troll tonight. But you got more character, more spine, more of a sense of a moral compass than most of us will ever have here on YouTube. I'm not going to spill tea. I'm not going to talk about shit, but Lindy knows exactly what I'm talking about. These are people that I look up to. Hey, Mama Beth, how are you, honey? Nice to see you. Amen. Hey, Cece. Yeah, I always having room for another terrorist because that's all I have is a breeding ground for terrorists on here. I have a terrorist chat, and all I have is trolls in my side chat. It's a breeding ground for trolls in here. Well, you sure as hell did with Lindy. You blew the socks off of me. Any doubt that I might have had, which was zero, was just blown off of me on that. You blew me away. Hi, Drew. Good night, honey. Good night, Douglas Fairbanks, to you and your mom. Two more people that I care about. A guy that runs an awesome chat. Yep, that's what I'm saying, Andrea. Hashtag love being Rosie's troll tonight. I don't care what you do for the next 2 weeks, Marshall. You will never match what was done in here tonight. Ever. Welcome to the trolls chat. Yeah, that's it. Evil Queen Vampire. Happy New Year. Jojo, I only spent a little time with you on chats. Q for quality for you. Phil McCracken, nice to see you. Q for quality for you, Jojo. Yeah, and tough as nails too, I agree. If I had to give an award to one person on Boyd for 2018, who do you think it would be? For courage, for style, for class, for elegance, who would it be in 2018? Anybody want to take a guess on Boyd? Good night, Dancing Dawn. Who do you think it would be for 2018? No, Lindy. Correct. No, not me. I ain't nobody. Lindy. In a runaway. Because the amazing thing is about her, she never came on, and I followed her, and she'll tell you, I followed her scopes for a year. And I was like, I don't know. And then, Christ, this woman never came on and complained about a fucking thing. I'll tell you what, she stood up for herself, much to the dislike of a lot of my friends that I lost along the way. But I got to recognize greatness when I see it. I can't turn a blind eye to heroic acts, and she showed me heroic acts for 2018. Just fucking amazing person. I dig her. And I'm going to be honest, I started out disliking her because I was riding down the road in February, March of 2018, and she made a raggedy ass comment about Bobby. But Jesus, you know what that is now? Bobby would agree that's a fart in a windstorm. Because this woman has exuded more class, more composure, more strength, more elegance in the way that she carries herself. And the highest compliment I can ever give her is that your mom raised you right. And she was raised by her mom because her dad died when she was very young. And I'm not here to put her on the spot, but if I had to give one award for 2018, it would be to Lindy. Yeah, a lot of pain. You know what, Lindy? But you stood up for yourself. And there's not one instance that anybody can ever stand up and say, Lindy, you didn't pack your own shit. And I was in awe. Because if truth be told, I don't have 1/4 the courage that you have with the crap that you faced. Bottom line. Fierce. That's a good word to put it. Absolutely fierce. You don't fail, Lindy. You might fail in private, but you sure as hell don't fail here. Okay, baby doll. Well, Hooker's gonna start her hangout. I will just go a couple more minutes. I didn't come in here in the intention to rub anybody's face in crap tonight. I said a few things that had to be said here tonight. I don't like waking up and seeing myself as the featured topic on a hangout. I don't like that at all. I like to do my own thing. But tonight you saw what the trolls and what the terrorists did here on YouTube. And isn't it amazing? That's right, Laura. Enough is enough. This is not a business. And if you ever run it like a business, you're going to get very poor results because every person that sits behind this keyboard is flesh and blood, real person with real feelings and a desire to know that their presence here matters. Thank you, Lil Miss. The trolls always do win FBI department because the trolls decide when it's over, and Joe King will tell you that. Each and every person that's here on YouTube wants to be respected. You know, unfortunately, a lot of times when we do our big chats and we get our big heads about chats, we think that the side chat doesn't matter. Oh, they're just a number. 243 to 243, you're 244, you're just a number on here. And you don't think people are sensitive to that on YouTube? You don't think that they feel slighted and like second-class citizens? And ooh, because you don't show, because Lindy doesn't show herself on cam. All you gotta fucking see is the way that Lindy deals with real life. Why do I ever need to see Lindy Zoloft on cam? She demonstrated all she needed to demonstrate. She's got beauty that just explodes out from her that anybody with half of a fucking brain can see. I mean, goddamn, all we have to look on every day on Boyd is to see real heroics and real beauty. So I tell you, Jessica Jennifer, declare your troll war, honey. You're a general in the troll army. You matter. They say Jessica Jennifer's the Jim Jones of the trolls. She gives out the Kool-Aid. And the only question that she ever asks is, do you want grape or do you want cherry Kool-Aid? Because you're all going down at the end. She's a fucking legend. Because when the shit came down and all the crap came down with Dave and everything else, and everybody was dumping on everybody on the Boyd, there was one figure standing up in the drama community for the Boyd. And she stood up there with both fingers blazing and said, F you, we matter. We are the Boyd. Like it or not. An amazing, amazing person. Maybe I'm giving out awards for 2018. But God, I've seen incredible. Yeah, Jessica, my kind of gal too, Koopy. I mean, she's just some more of the amazing shit I saw in 2018 that I was just like, wow. This is like the last one standing when Custer's charge is going on. And she's pulling her glove off and giving everybody the finger and saying, you'll remember me when we're gone. I mean, Jesus Christ, what a moment. And I've reminded her of that ever since. Mama Beth, honey, you know you tease me with your beauty, Mama Beth. That's the only downside. I'm just going to say that, Mama Beth. You put on that fur coat and you're out there with your gun at Christmas. It's like you're giving the boys a little tickle in their pickle, honey. And you know you are. Yeah, I'm going to bed. I'm going to have one more freaking beer. 2019 is the year of the troll, whether you like it or not, on the Boyd. Would you agree, Koopy? 2019. Good night, Dixie. Thank you, honey. 2019 is the year of the troll. Yes. Andrea, you know we love you, honey. Ellie, when I think back on 2018, I saw some amazing things. I saw some amazing people in action. And one of those that always stands out with me is Jessica Jennifer. And I will remind her 100 more times on there because there's not many chicks on the Boyd. But damn, she locked arms like she was at the Alamo, and she just, I mean, all you could do was just stand back in awe as a shitstorm just descended on this gal, and she just stood up there like a fucking Joan of Arc. Isn't there just some things that hit you on YouTube that you just like, wow? I mean, I never saw that coming. It's like Lindy. I never saw that coming. And Marshall, you never saw this coming. Okay, yeah, I'm very happy. I was very miserable this afternoon. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But Marshall, you will never collect taxes equivalent to what I collected here tonight because I don't collect taxes here. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the hangout down. Please. Oh, I can't wait till you chooch in Detroit, Andrew. You be careful, honey. And I want to thank each and every one of you, Carl. Cuck, I want to tell you especially, I don't want you to ever feel bad, Carl, the Cuck, because you became the pivot point here on the Boyd. You didn't intend to because you're one of the lowest profile guys here, but you became one of the highest profile guys here. Hi, Cupcake. And at the end of the day, Carl, you don't ever, ever apologize for being you and apologize for being a decent person. And I will always stand with you, Carl. 100 tests, 100 times. Good night against the wind. Good night, Andrea. I don't care what Elvis said tonight. Because of this, what happened tonight, you'll have a lot of stuff to suck on like a lollipop tomorrow, Marshall. And you better take it to heart, brother, because I'm going to leave you this thought. I'm so much better than you. Have a good night, everybody.